will show you how to make this effect. I will show you. It's like ivy, I think, and it's growing with some branch and some jewelries like this. So it's a very simple effect, but it may take more time. And I will show you it's separated into three main parts. The first is this. It's a trunk, and the second is this. It's the branch, and the third is the jewelry, the gems, and that's all. So let's begin our tutorial. So let's go to Blender 4.1 and let's go to Geometry Nodes. And let's drag this line and make this section bigger and here. And disconnect. So here I will use the spiral, the curve spiral. And this spiral, let's check, it's like this. And it's very simple. You can tweak these values and you will know it won't meet our requirements. So I will make a new one. So, but later, the first we will just make the growing tree effect. So let's reconnect this. And first we will make the trunk. And we will use the curve to mesh. And I will use circle. So here we can see that it's the radius of the circle is like it's always the same. So we don't want that. We want to change that. Change like on the bottom the radius is big, and on the upside the radius is very small. So we will need another set curve radius. And it's very small for now, and we will need a spline parameter, and we will use the factor here, connect here, and it will be like this. So we want to ramp this and invert this, so it will be like this. And then okay, don't forget to fill caps. If we press this, it will be filled. And the radius I will change it to 0.1 or maybe 0.3. 0.3. Okay. So this is I will join them and rename them. This is the trunk. And the second we will make the branch. We will start here, and I will instance on points, and let's Control Shift, and I will instance the curve line, and we will have this, and I will check this curve line. It only has 2 points, start and end, and I will resample because in the future we will give noise to this curve line, and if the point is 2, we won't have the effect. And we will check, and I think these lines are enough. So but I think the rotation is not correct, so I will use a random value to give the rotation vector from -1 to 1, and we will align L2 vector here. Connected. give it to rotation, and it will be like this. So to Z, to Y, to X. Oh no, disconnect that. Not here. Connect here. It will be like this. I will, the factor, small factor, it will be like a branch. Yeah, this is okay. And here we see that from the spreadsheet here, we'll see that we have 65 instance, but we don't want instance because we can't change the shapes of instance, so we will need to realize instance. And see, we have splines, and we have many points in splines. So then we will give noise to the spline. We will need a set position, and we will need a noise texture. And when we use noise texture, of course we will need a map range. Change it to vector, and change the value from -1 to +1. Connect that, and it will be like this. And I think the noise is too much, so we will need a mass vector. Change it to scale. Okay, like 0.3, and I think that's okay. And if we here make it clear, if we join the branch and the trunk like this, and we will mute the code, mute this, we will see that the beginning point of the curve is not from the trunk, not from the spline. So we don't want this. Here, to solve this problem, we will need another mass and change it to multiply. And here I will use this spline parameter. So we will connect a vector to vector, and it will be like this. See, they are connected. So that's perfect. And reactive code to mesh. And then make more space. So then we will need to set spline type and to nerves, so make it smooth like this. And I think the noise, maybe the scale is too big, so we will reduce the scale, and like this. And then we will use the curve to mesh to turn curve to geometry, because only the mesh can be rendered. So we will need a circle. So it will be like this, very big, where we turn to 0.2. So again, we will use the set point radius, set curve radius here. Copy that, and Alt P. So here we will use the spline parameter here. We try connecting them here. See? They are inverted, so we don't want to have this effect. Okay, don't forget to fill caps, and I will revert them. So here I will use a map range to invert them. See? And see, like on the button and on the upside, the radius See, that's weird because the radius here looks okay because they match, and here, see, the trunk is so small and the branch is so big. That's not right, and we have to change that. So we will use math. Okay, I will just copy this math, and I will multiply the factor in this spline, in the spiral. So here, I will here use the storm node attribute. Put it here and change it to a float. Yes, that's right. And change it to FACT vector. Vector maybe 1. Okay. Connect here. So let's go to branch, and here we'll use the named attribute. Here we will use the vector 1 and connect here. Let's check. So I think it's not right because it's inverted. Yeah. So we will need to use another map range. So organize them to make them clear. So see the effect. That's okay. That's right, I think. So the upside, and I will join them, and I will rename them as the branch. So that's simple, I think. And the last step, we have again the jewelries. They are distributed on the surface of the trunk. So first we need to save them because sometimes the blender will crash. And here I will use add-on. Here, go to add-ons and search extra and just use these two add-ons there. Here. So when you use them, you will have gears like and puppet trunk and the diamonds. So like this, you can just add some of them. And then gears like this. And ones, okay, the one is too big. Make it smaller and Ctrl A and apply all the transform. Remember that it's very important. If you don't apply that, there will be mistake. So these objects, and we will move to a new collection, and I think that's JEWELRY, jewelry. Okay, let's go to geometry node again and choose the. I will change the name. Cube. It's not cube. It's a train crawl. So we will drag the jewelry to here. So we'll distribute them on the surface of the trunk. So here I will drag a line and let's have distribute points on faces. And of course we will have an instance on points, and we will connect them points to points and instance to instance. And here we need to have click here and pick instance, and let's Control Shift and left button of mouse. Here we have this. So the rotation is not right, and we will connect the rotation to rotation like this, and the scale is not right. Yes. And we will use named attribute. I think the vector 1, and I will also use a random value. These two values I will I will use these two attributes to make up the scale. So I will use the mass. Change it to multiply, connect, and like this. See, and I think the upside the scale is inverted, so we will need to invert them back. So we will use RGB curve. Very big is too big. Okay, put it here and drag this point, and here drag this point like this. See, it's inverted, and we will change the random like 0.1. Okay, 0 is the code, 0.1 here, and we will hide the jewelries. See, like this. So to see the whole effect, we need to connect them to join geometry and delete the viewer. It will be like this, and I think the jewelry is too small, so we will tweak the value here. 0.3, and I think that's okay. So I will this part I will join it's called a jewelry. So the 3 part is finished, and then I will to make an animation. So we will go back here. We will use the train. Yes, here, and see the geometry here, and I will tweak the end value here. It will be like this. It will grow, kind of some kind of very weird, like because it's the upside. It's not the animation doesn't match, so we will duplicate the train curve and put it here, and I will see if I tweak this value, it will grow like this. So we will put we will make this these two trees work together, and so I will use a separate value here, and I will make it change from 0 to 1. The first frame is 0, and I think go to 100 frame, it will be 1. Yeah, and we will connect here to end, and here to end. Let's see the effect. Okay. So we will go to jewelries, and I think the scale of jewelries must change according to the train. My English is not that good. I think the pronunciation is train. And here I will use mass, vector mass. Now I will choose scale, and I will connect them here. Connect the value here. Check. It's almost there, but here you see this. This is not right. So here, this problem, I think I will solve it later. So let's continue this tutorial, and we have a very important part here, the spiral. And we will recreate a spiral because this spiral is too much simple. And I can add a radius and like rotation, and it can only make this effect. It's like too much simple. We don't want that, so we will recreate this. So we will Ctrl G and go here. So first I will explain that we will use a curve line. here, and I will resample the curve line, and then to make it a spiral. And the principle is that and I want to change the z direction, the z value of the curve, because check z is 1, and I will only change the xy value. So the x and the y value will equals and a multiply sine b multiply and the value of z, and add c. Yeah, the y it's similar. It will a multiply cosine b multiply z and add c, like this. So use this equation, we will recreate the new spiral and much more powerful spiral. So we will need to use combine xyz and separate xyz because well, we will use to redefine the x and y value. And here I will use a set position. Of course we will use that because we will define the position of each point connected, no, not here, connected to position. And here I will use the position. So z to z, and it will be like this. Make more space. And we will redefine, put it here. Like, let's begin. So we will mass. We will use mass. No, not this. Mass. So we will use the mass first. Multiply. Second, add. Then sine. Where is sine? Yeah, here. Okay, make more space. And then multiply again. So connect, multiply, add, sine, and multiply, and connect to x. It will be like this. And again, duplicate that. So connect that. And here, so here I will change the sign to cosine. Where is cosine? Cosine. Oh, okay, this sign is not right. The sign here, like this. And here it has the resolution, rotation, and start radius and radius height, like that. So I will just use some of them. The rotation, resolution connected to here, and the rotation connected here. And radius not for now. Disconnect them, and radius height. I will redefine them. We don't want this, and we will want offset. This is the offset. And we will need a radius, and not the end radius. after the whole radius. Drag it here. Connect here. And the height, we'll combine X, Y, Z. And I will connect here. This will be the height. And the reverse, I think I don't need this. Just delete this. So we have defined the spiral by itself. So we will make the curl shape as I showed in the beginning. So we will change the radius here. We will change the radius according to the Z position. So we will use a mass here. Connect like this, and use the multiply. And make more space, I will use the RGB curve. Put it here. Yeah. So let's change the shape. So I think I will Control Shift and left button mouse to show you this, and I think this is much more easy for understanding. So let's go outside, and resolution I will 128, rotation maybe 10, and maybe 20. Offset I think 0, radius 2 is okay. Height 2, okay, that's okay. And let's go inside. Oh no, I will rename this, and this spiral advanced. Yeah. Go inside. Let's change the radius. Okay. Press this viewer. It will change it to this. We'll change. Okay, I think this shape is okay. Just need some time. Delete the viewer, and we will have this. I think it's not perfect because we need some time to tweak that. I just don't have the time, so I just make it to show you the principle, and change the radius of the trunk. And I think it's too much. The radius is too much. And change the radius of the branch. Where? Here. It will be like this. And let's see the animation. Okay, it will be like this. And another kind of animation, and the feeling is like it's like a crown, maybe. And the problem I mentioned in the middle, you can solve this problem by here. You can use that mass here, like use the subtract to subtract a value like 0.2 to like offset the time, and you will get maybe a better effect. So you can just tweak the value, and you can also tweak this value. Here it's 0 to 1, and you can change it to 0 to 2, and tweak some values. You use mass to tweak the effect. And this effect is like this. And if we go to render, we will go to cycle and change it to GPU, and the sample goes down to 10 because I use my laptop. It's not good. So So press render. It will be like this. Go to geometry node again and don't forget to set the material. Set material. We will use two material. Like the first is the tree, and the second is the gems. Here is the tree. Second is the no. And here is gem. Yeah. Let's go here. And go to tree. Here. Reduce the roughness and I use the metallic. Where is the light? And I think it's too much. Oh, yeah, light is here. So there are many lights instanced on the object. So that's not right. I will drag the light out. Put it here. So this is the right. We go to scene light and scene mode. So here I will show you what I used. I use noise. As always, I use Bruno. Bruno texture, and connect like this to bump height. Connect here. And I use the ramp to make it obvious. And just change the scale, like 10 and 10, like maybe 15, 15, and that's okay. So and the color I choose like a gold color. It will be like this. And then we will tweak the gems. Gems I just use emission. So and I will use random. No, not random. Geometry. I use random connect to color, and I use ramp. So here is red, and here and green, and blue, and maybe pink, and other colors. I think violet. Yeah, just like tweak the color, you will get different effects. So this is almost the whole tutorial. You can use your imagination to make your effect. So this is today's tutorial. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, please thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you very much.